Hey everyone, how is it going? So I was on a Zoom meeting with Hudson at like 7:59. I looked at the clock and I was like, Hudson, and then she looked too and she was like, oh my gosh, go. So I like flew over here. So I was backstage cracking up laughing because it was so funny. So sorry, I felt like I had to share because I had like a big grin on my face and I felt like I had to share with everybody. But so how is everybody doing today? Thank you everybody for being here. I know it's kind of late, but it's not late as some of my live streams usually are. But what are we working on? How was everybody's day? I had a pretty good day. I started to vlog my day and then I stopped vlogging my day. So I guess I won't have a Preptober daily vlog coming out, but that's okay. But let's see. So what did I do today? I went shopping. Well, grocery shopping. And then I did a Zoom meeting with Hudson and now I'm here. So yeah, I had a really nice day. But I'm hoping to get some writing done. But yeah, so let me know what everybody else is working on, how we're doing. And then once I get to the bottom of the comments, we can kick it off with a 15-minute sprint. And I see that the other Autumn is here. Hello, my dear friend. How are you doing? What are you working on? I know you're new to my streams. So if you want to share what your project is, I would love to hear what you're working on. Sierra is here. Hello. Welcome. Petra's here. Hello, my sweet friend. Alice, hello. Aubrey, hello. Tessie, yay, it's so great to see you. Yes. I'm kind of a night owl too. I used to work night shift when I started my AuthorTube channel. I was working like weekend nights. And so now I'm like a second shifter. So I don't know what you qualify that, where I'm up until like 2 in the morning, but then I get up at like 8 a.m. I still kind of consider that a night person. But yes, this is my twin. Tessie is outlining for Nano. Awesome. I understand you're the kind of being late. I get that for real. Awesome. An Amazon unboxing. Ooh, and you have to eat. Okay, well, I hope you come back. Yay, thanks for popping in. Alice working on homework. Yes, I hope you're able to switch to your rewrite too. Yay, what kind of homework are you working on? Sierra is editing the last, 15,000 words. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Awesome. I hope so too. That's so exciting. And Charlotte's here. Hello. How are you doing? Yay. Well, I hope that we're able to get a lot of sprints in tonight. So if I don't talk as much, it's because I'm like super energized because I've had 3 cups of coffee before I started this live stream because I was talking to Hudson. And I don't know, I always feel like I have to have like coffee with me. And we were just talking. But I hope to get a lot of writing done. So I've been able to stay ahead on all of my deadlines. So I want to keep like staying ahead, if that makes sense to me, to stay ahead so I don't get stressed out and I fall behind, and then I get stressed out because I'm behind and then I never finish. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping is we're able to get a lot of sprints in tonight. So I'll try to keep the talking to a minimum, although I love talking to you also. Who knows where the night will lead us. Oh, yes, I love both of those. Those are 2 wonderful options. I don't see a wrong answer. If you do read, what would you be reading? That's what I would love to know. I am doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, yes, that's awesome. Yay. And Kat is here. Hello, Kat. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Working on bio, chem, and physics. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I have 4 tests tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So I'm assuming it's obviously a test for each class. Oh my goodness. And don't stress yourself out. Don't push yourself. You got this. Hoping to plan for the rest of the week. Yeah, totally. Awesome. Yeah. I think we can definitely add some more to that novella. Awesome. I love it. So I think, oh, so sweet. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, and I feel like that should apply to everybody here. I'm assuming Caleb is saying this to everybody, but yes, I love that Caleb for sure. Love it. Oh, okay. It would be school stuff. Well, it has to be done. Yes. Yes. I felt like that went to everybody, Cab. I love that. That's gonna be our inspiration for the first warm up. I'm gonna leave that up there, Cab. If you're okay with that, I think that would be. I think this is great inspiration. So I think we should go ahead and do our first 15-minute sprint. I'm gonna keep Cad's motivation right there, inspiration, lovely quote, whatever you would like to call it. I'm going to keep that up there because I love that. And if it's your day, night, afternoon in the world, I feel like you should take a moment to look at that quote and just know that you are beautiful and handsome. And I am proud of every single one of you. So, yay, without Autumn continuing to talk awkwardly, let's go ahead and start our first sprint. So happy writing. I hope you get all the words. So, how did we do on our first sprint? I did not do my outline, but there was something else that I had to do, and I was pretty much almost done with it before I started the whole writing session, but I had to finish that. So for the rest of the sprints, I will be working on my project outline. So that was what I did. I will find out later what I was working on, but it has something to do with NaNoWriMo. But yeah, so that's what I worked on. I worked on something for NaNoWriMo, but it wasn't my story. Yay. So yeah. Anyways, Nita is here and they will be back. Yes, totally. Yeah, I need the sprint too. So we'll be sprinting for probably another 2 hours. That was just our first sprint. Autumn is back. Yay. Renee, hello. Yay. Well, I'm so happy that you're here now. Yep, that was just our first sprint. We'll be, again, going for probably another 2 hours. Yes, I love that sound too. So probably about a month ago, I was doing a writing sprint, and I guess whatever website I use, they updated the sound. I used to have a different sound, but then it defaulted to a different one. But everybody else that was sprinting in that one particular sprint that were with me, we didn't like the other sound. So we picked a sound together, and that was the sound that we picked, and it's called Magic. And I love it, and I think everybody else loves it too. So I'm going to keep it. But yeah, that's the noise, is Magic. And we all agreed on it as a happy family. So yes. Patrick got 258. Awesome. Yay. Yay. Awesome. You're almost done with bio. Yay. 117 words. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Just broke into Act 2. Yay. Started the sprint with a catalyst. Awesome. You're storyboarding. Oh, with sticky notes. Oh. Now, Tessie, aren't you usually a pantser? I feel like we've had this conversation, but I think you usually pants, right? So is this normal that you're storyboarding? Let me know, because I feel like you're a pantser. Oh, no. No worries. It happens all the time. Aubrey, clean the room. Awesome. And you plan for the next 2 days. Awesome. Yay. Was reading. Awesome. Sierra was reading some old middle school short stories. Yay. Was interesting. Awesome. Yay. That's always so nice when you stumble across for me, it was kind of short stories too. When I run across shorter stories and I'm like, or short stories from when I was younger, and I'm like, oh, see, the imagination was there. I love that. Do I have a novel playlist? So I usually just keep all of my music that I find inspirational. I usually just keep it on one playlist. I don't create a different playlist for each novel I work on. But I was actually thinking about changing that for Project Wolf Warrior. I was wanting to make a playlist for Project Wolf Warrior, but I've never done it in the past. But I was thinking about making one. Renee, trying out, the 27 chapter outline method. Oh, cool. Is that the 3-act, 9-block, 27 chapter outline? Or is it something different? Because I'm trying that out for the first time. I've never done that before. And it was another author tuber that I got that idea from. She's my friend Maddie. She does that 3-act, 9-block, 27 chapter outline. So I'm trying that for the first time. But let me know if that's the same method. I can't remember who came up with that, but she's a huge author, YouTuber. But I can't remember her name. But that's where we got that idea from. Had focus on the first 5 minutes, but that's okay because you made progress. Yes, you should totally be happy with any kind of progress that you make ever. Awesome. Tessie, okay, you're a planter. Okay. Sometimes you outline, sometimes you throw out the outline. Cool. I love it. Awesome. Terrific. I think I'm more of a chapter outliner. Is there anyone who does that? So for the first book, oh wait, sorry. I'll finish this. Oh goodness, there's a lot going on. Oh man. I don't know what to do. Hudson.
I was just messaging you. Wait, I have to go grab water.
It all happened all at once. I looked down. I was trying to figure out the question, and then I looked down. I was like, "Oh, there's Hudson," and then I saw Cad's comment. And I was like, "Oh my God, there's Cad." I was like, "Oh, there's too much going on at once."
Oh my goodness! No, I was typing in a private chat. Wait,
oh, okay, I'll take you out.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I really love. I mean, I've seen this background before, but I love your background.
Oh, thank you. I think we have had this conversation. But
yes,
I can take you out and then put you back in when you're ready.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll wait for the first sprint.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Fine.
Okay. And not to be confused with me, Autumn, but Words Fall Right is also Autumn. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
How autumnal.
And I didn't want you to be confused, but I was going to say, okay, Autumn's comment says.
Oh, so third person now. Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. So you'd say, oh, she really is going mad.
Or you're a true writer, narrating your own life.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
There we go.
Okay, I'm sorry, Autumn. Not me, Autumn, but Autumn's comments on the screen of a chapter outliner. So the first time that I outlined Project Bree, I did like a chapter outline, but it was more like a bullet point method. So I would do like the first chapter or like scene, and I would do a couple of like bullet points for that scene, and then I'd move to the next one. But then for Project Wolf Warrior, I'm completely changing the way that I'm outlining, where I'm doing the three act, 9 block, 27 chapter structure. That's what I'm doing for my trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So wait, who's I'm trying to think what does it have predetermined chapters? Is that what you said? Or is it like you just take your whole story and split it into 3s?
For the second one that I just said?
Yes.
Okay. So before I do the outline, I write down all the ideas that I have.
Okay.
Like any sort of brainstorming, I put that on the separate document. And then I go into the outline and I'm like, okay. And then I start to kind of piece it into the outline to try to figure out where things fit or what goes to the next point. Or the next block.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. So that's how I'm doing Project Wolf Warrior, and it's going so smoothly. It's the perfect outlining method for my trilogy so far.
Oh, I'm excited. That's a spider. What I'm looking forward to is seeing how like you said, it's perfect outlining thing for this trilogy. I wonder if there's a certain outline method for each person or for each story.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about. And then when you said that, I was like, oh, I wonder.
Yeah. I could see it both ways. Huh. But that was to answer Autumn's question. So Autumn, that was a very, very long-winded answer. And I'm sure if you got lost, that is okay. Because that was a mess. There was a lot that just happened.
I was just so intrigued by, because also chapter outliner, like, what does that look like? Like, I don't know. I love hearing other people's forms of outlining. I'm sorry. I'm being so distracting.
No, I would love to see what the other auto means by like the chapter outlining, because I took it as like maybe like bullet points, but I know there's so many different ways of outlining. So Autumn, definitely share with us what you mean. And then I saw Cad's comment, which yes, that's Katie Cadatastic, maybe. I can never remember how to pronounce this, but yes, that's me. That's what I outline as for Project Wolf Warrior. Okay, and then that's what Renee is using too. So Renee and I are using the same outlining method right now.
Awesome.
Okay, and Tessie does it sometimes. You save the cat. Okay. I use the basic 3-act structure. Okay.
5-act structure?
I've never heard of a 5-act structure, but that's super cool.
Please explain. Why?
I love it. But I love how like Tessie tries out different outlining too. Like that's really cool. And I do think it depends on the story. Or like maybe who tells the story. Like if it's first or third or multiple point of views.
Yeah, I do think the point of view makes a huge difference.
For sure.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of AuthorTube, watching people's how they prep for writing their novel videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a fun way to do it.
Totally. And then also when I get to the bottom of the comments, we can start our next sprint. So if anybody wants to throw out a time for our next sprint, let us know. Yes. See, and I was the same way as Autumn, where the other Autumn, where like at first I didn't feel like the 3-act structure worked for me. Like the way it was presented to me, like in school, it was hard for me to like understand, just because the way they kind of explained it to me was more of like how it was set like in a play, like how a Shakespeare's play is set up. And to me, that was just so confusing to like understand. But then when I watched Catatastic, whatever, I'm going to mispronounce that. I promise I'm a writer. But
I know how to say it in my brain, but out loud, it's like a different story, you know?
But when she explained, I guess so. I did. But when she explained it and then like dumbed it down, it made so much more sense where I wanted to try it. So I am in the same boat as Autumn. But once I watched the video and I like wrapped my head around it and the way that the other author tuber explained it, I tried it and I really like it. So yeah, for sure. Sierra says hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
I also said hello in the comments.
Yes. Okay. I understand. Yes, exactly. And do what works for you. And like, always try. To me, I feel like you should always try different methods. Because like, I don't know. I'm up to trying new things. I've also kind of done like the snowflake method, but I did more of like a modified snowflake method. And that's like super hard for me to explain. So I cannot explain the snowflake method. All I know is that you start from like a single idea and then you just keep expanding and expanding and expanding until you pretty much are supposed to have a synopsis. But I can't explain the snowflake method very well. Andrea is here. Hello, hello. No worries. We've just done one sprint. There you go. Yeah, for sure. I like that too. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Aggressively loving.
Yes. That are. Yes. 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 Love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get that. Okay, Katie. Catty-tastic. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that's the chapter outline. You go through chapter. Okay. Wow.
Oh, okay. I was actually thinking of doing something similar for my nano project, if I'm understanding this correctly. So, interesting.
Okay. I feel like this is how. There's another author tuber that I think does this. She's big, and I cannot think of her name right now. But what does she do? Where she says she'll like write a couple of chapters and then she edits it, kind of goes back through those first, like if she writes 3 chapters, she goes back through like those 3 chapters and then she outlines like maybe the next 3 chapters and then she writes those chapters, kind of goes through them and then she starts outlining the next 3. And I can't remember what her name is. Oh my goodness.
I think.
Is it Kate's book date? I think it's Kate's book date. I think she's the one that does that.
Okay. Because I know on a live, Ginger Reads Laney said that she writes a chapter, then sends it to her critique partner, who's her friend, has them edit it, and then keeps going, which I just think is so brave. I cannot imagine sending a 0 draft chapter to, but she says that she and that friend have been together for a while and has seen her good stuff, so I guess that really helps. Bravery.
That is so brave. Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine sending this to you and Bree and be like, have fun figuring out what I'm trying to say.
So right before this happened, I told Autumn my whole story and I almost had a panic attack. I can't imagine actually giving you my story. Oh gosh.
You said I need to decompress for a minute. And I was like, I did not realize like you telling me your story was gonna put you in a position.
No, I just think it was that like shocking moment of like, I have not really shared this. I need to start sharing it so I know how to summarize it if I ever want to query anything. Like it's that moment when you just question, do you actually know what you're writing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there was one scene that I not just wrote, but I wrote back in September for Project Brina. But it was like a major scene, but it was like more of like a fight scene. But it was the scene where you're supposed to see the drastic change in Brina.
Got it.
And it took me so long to write like this fight scene / all of like the mental steps that she was going through. But I was like, I'm taking my time writing this because I know that if I just slap the words down, it's going to come back and get me later when I'm trying to edit it. So it was like a page and a half, maybe 2 pages worth of stuff. But I actually gave it to my friend who is a non-writer. But I said, can you just read this and just see if it kind of makes sense? So like that is like the only piece, and I gave it to my mom, but that was like the only piece that I've shared of Project Brina yet, just because I wanted to know if I was on the right track of where it was going.
I did it when I was in high school, but that was a different me.
Right? It was terrifying. I told them, I was like, be as brutally honest, because don't tell me, oh, it was wonderful. And like, you had no idea what was going on. Like, don't tell me that. Like, let me know if it's garbage, because it's a draft 0 and it's meant to be garbage, and I will fix it later.
Yeah, I think that's the big fear with sending someone your work, because I want them to tell me that it's garbage. I don't want them to like be nice about it. I want them to be like, hey, this is garbage, but I know what you're trying to get at, so let me help you. That's what I want to hear.
Yes.
But then my fear is sending it and they go, oh, it's so great. And in their mind they go, this is garbage. Let's not talk to them again.
Right. Because like, I'm never gonna get better if you just tell me that my mediocre work is fantastic. Like, if you I want you to analyze each line and say, this doesn't make sense. I don't understand what this character's doing here.
We should send each other our work. Maybe we're what we need.
Right? I'm like, maybe like, because I want someone to be brutally honest with me and with my work, because I want it to grow and to get better. So like, I would, if someone ever asked me to read their work, I would be that same way. I mean, maybe no, I would present it in a nicer way.
I could do it if they gave me permission.
Right.
You know, if they're like, I want you to be cruel and brutal, then I could do it if I believe them.
Yes. Like, when I give you one of my drafts one day to critique, I want you to hack and slash it, burn it, and send it back and say, these 2 words are the only things that were worth it.
Perfect. I can do that.
Awesome.
And that's what I want from you.
I love it. Okay, so Alice uses the 3x 27 block. Gotcha. Awesome. Oh. I wonder if that's what it is. Okay. It's the first time, okay, doing the chapter outlining for autumn. Okay. Oh, here we go. Tessie says something similar. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
Oh.
And then we have times. We have 23:19. We have 10 minutes. We have 20:02. Ooh, I like 20:02. Or 21:21. Oh my goodness. I love
kind of
Alice.
like how that one looks.
Do what?
I like how that one looks.
I do too.
It kind of looks like you can wear it as glasses.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm totally.
And the chews are ears.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Hudson, you're so right. I love it. We're going to do 20 minutes and 2 seconds for Alice, because I love the way that this looks. Yay. Awesome. Okay. So we've got 20 minutes and 2 seconds on the board. Happy sprinting, and we'll see you all soon. Yay! Awesome. So, how did we do?
Good. Sorry. So, like, once the thing went off, Henry was delivering me a water very kindly. And he heard this and he's like, oh, that was magical.
I love that little sound. It's just like so peaceful. Like it makes me feel like I should be kind of doing yoga, but like in the morning
It
to like
reminds
wake
me of
me up.
Disneyland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But otherwise, it's going well. So currently, what I tried to do last night is I'm transferring over. So I have this huge hard drive that is too big that keeps unplugging itself. But I have a little tiny flash drive, so I'm trying to transfer my stories for Nano onto that. That way it's a little bit less clunky and it's a bit faster to write. So not fun but needed. How about you? How did you do?
Good. I kind of worked on my story a little bit. My outline. I was able to get, so I finished all of Act 1, but not today. Like I've done that in the past. Where I did kind of like a snippet of all of the 9 blocks in that outline, in that Act 1. So I went back through because I want to start expanding on each of the points. But I don't want to get too bogged down in those details quite yet. But I just want to make sure I kind of have an idea of what each one is going to be before I move on to Act 2. But I think I'm going to go ahead and move on to Act 2 a little bit. I've kind of already started it a little bit earlier. So I want to go back to Act 2 and then try to finish that.
I also feel like you'll probably get your answers along the way.
Right, exactly. And because, you know, I'm wanting to outline the whole trilogy this month, so I don't want to get too bogged down in, like, the whole world building and things like that. Like, I just want to get the story outlined as bare bones as possible, so when Nano comes, I can just jump right in and start writing book 1.
always the dream, isn't it?
It is. It's always. Yes. It's, execution is what's a little elusive. But I do see that a couple of people have joined us. Chandra, hello.
Hello, Chandra.
I have never seen you in my streams before.
Yeah.
So welcome.
I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yes, I hope so too. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love how it's spelled.
Yes.
That last name.
Weren't we just talking about King Arthur? Like, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
I love it. And can we take a moment to appreciate the gorgeous avatar? Like,
oh yeah, that model shot.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And RP is here.
Hello RP. Oh my gosh, hi.
And I see that Tessie said that they were going to leave us. No worries. Hopefully you'll be able to make it back. I think we'll be going for probably another hour and a half or so. So you're totally fine. 3:31 for the Quiet Adventure, which is awesome. They made it to chapter 6. That is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Congrats.
Yay. Petra got 273. Awesome. 77 words for the other autumn. Fantastic. Do y'all write on Scrivener? I do not. I write on Google Docs.
I write on Scrivener.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Google Docs never really works for me because I keep running out of storage. So I save Google Docs for when I'm going to send it to be critiqued.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have to always delete things off of there every time I load something.
I'm so torn. Like, I want to get Scrivener because I hear it's wonderful.
Mhm.
And it's like, I love the idea of having everything all in one place. Like, I can do my research and keep it all in there. I can do my character outlines. I can do all my outlines, and it's all in one. Versus like in Google Docs, like I have a Google Doc for my brainstorming stuff, and then I have one for my outline, and then I have one for my chapters. Like, and I feel like for this story, I think I'm gonna do each chapter in a different doc. Like for Project Sabrina, I had it all in one. But I think I'm going to do it differently for Project Wolf Warrior, where it's all going to be, each chapter is going to be a different doc. So I feel like Scrivener would be awesome in that sense.
Yes, that's something that drew me to Scrivener, is that it comes in like a binder form, and I went from Microsoft Word to Scrivener. But I recently learned after I bought Scrivener, though I did have the 50% due to winning Nano last year, because I waited for that. I'm all about a bargain. I did learn right after that I guess you can do the same thing in Word, which I didn't know before. You can make a binder in Microsoft Word.
Okay, so so first of all, I'm totally with you on the bargaining. I would like to add that is why I don't have Scrivener, is I'm too cheap to pay full price for it. Which is why I want to win Nano, is so I can have the option of buying Scrivener half price or whatever the discount is going to be.
Yeah.
But now I would like to say that, yes, I saw one of Helene Foy's vlogs where she had her Google Docs, but she had it like broken down into like I don't know how she was able to do it, but it looked like it was kind of broken down. Maybe not necessarily like a binder, but like there were like headings. And
yes, you can't. I know about that.
And like that just rocked my world right there. I haven't figured out how to do that, but I don't need it at this point.
Yeah. I follow a lot of I guess they're the academic part of YouTube, and because I keep a commonplace journal, and they were showing how they put theirs on Microsoft Word, and I'm like, I wish I didn't need to buy Scrivener, so now I'm kind of kicking myself. The only issue with Scrivener that I have, and I could have just had it up wrong, is that every time I hit save, it saves a copy onto my computer, like a ghost copy, which is great if I lose the original copy, but bad as in it keeps filling up my computer storage.
Oh.
So I don't know, something to figure out. But I feel like there are other people in the comments giving grand advice for what we're talking about.
Right, I know. We'll get there. But Aubrey got 132, which is fantastic. Okay, so The Quiet Adventure does use Scrivener, but then transfers to Word, which is really interesting.
Oh yeah, because you have to transfer to Word if you want to like print it or self-publish or something like that. Also, I also found this out recently. Word has a function that if your friend has Word, you can leave comments on their documents.
Oh my god!
Like how Google Docs is. Don't ask me how, but I'm learning that these are things.
We'll get there.
Yes.
It's a work in progress. Okay, but Aubrey does not use Scrivener either. Yes, I agree that it does sound super cool, and I've heard so much about it too, but I don't have it for cheap reasons. Okay, and I guess the OY was to transfer it to Word, but because The Quiet Adventure does use Scrivener but transfers it to Word, but we just talked about that. And Alice finished bio and is now moving on to physics. And Autumn loves Scrivener. Autumn, I feel like this is going to be a problem. But it's totally fine. This is right, PDF. Okay, there you go. There we go. We got the explanation. Chandra, yes. New to AuthorTube, well, welcome. We are so happy to have you here. And I am so happy that you found my channel. Like, I just want to take a moment to appreciate this. That our little teeny tiny part of AuthorTube, like this speck of dust in AuthorTube was found by Chandra. Can we take a moment to appreciate this? So thank you so much for finding my channel, and you should totally check out Hudson. I don't have her linked in this video or in this live stream because it was last minute, but Hudson is on my channel. She's in my little follow my friends category. So you should check her out because she's fantastic, as well as I think there's 3 or 4 other AuthorTubers that are my besties, and you should check them out too, Chandra. So welcome to AuthorTube. Yay! But you are doing some editing tonight. Awesome. Well, since you're new, let us know what you're working on because we love to keep up with what each other's working on. So let us know what you're working on.
Is it writing related or video related? Because then since she's new, it could be a video.
This is true.
Well, let us know.
Yes, please do. Okay. Okay. So the other Autumn has started on Google Docs and then transferred to Scrivener.
Oh, okay.
And then while I have a moment, if anybody wants to suggest another time for our next sprint, definitely let us know. So once we get there in the comments, we'll do our next sprint. Okay. There we go.
Whoa.
That's what Charlotte does.
Smart.
Yes. And see, I jump around too much when I write. Like when I wrote Project Brina, if I felt myself getting like dragged down in like a particular scene or a chapter, I would just move on. So like Project Brina's all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. She's my beautiful hot stinking mess of a draft zero.
I feel like Scrivener would be good for you. If you're someone who jumps around, it's great. What I like Scrivener's like method for is for editing. Because when you're editing something, you go, oh, this should be added here or there, and then you can quickly go to that chapter.
Okay. And see, I feel like that's what's going to get me when I'm going through my hard edits. Like once I pass draft 1, 2, or maybe even 3, once I'm like trying to piece it all together, if I have them all in separate documents, I feel like that's going to be a problem going back.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you win, and then you can get Scrivener and copy and paste.
Yeah, right. Hopefully. That was Shakespeare.
Oh, yes.
That is our lovely Shakespeare. Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming that The Confederate Widow is your self-published novel, or the novel you're planning on self-publishing in December. Ooh, I'm excited. If that's how I'm understanding it. I love that. Oh, for making scene cards in Word.
Yeah, this was the comment that I saw earlier where I was like, oh, they know something I don't. Tell us how to make that, Charlotte.
I was going to say, I don't know this. But see, I don't use Word. I use Google Docs. But they're very similar, so there might be a way to do it in Google Docs. Oh, both have the navigation panel. Yes. Okay. Okay. I haven't made it that far yet. I don't think I need to to sweat that quite yet. Who knows? I don't know. I just write draft zeros. Okay. That is super cool. Charlotte learned that this morning. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. I
you're
got distracted for a second. The commonplace journal? What? Yeah. I love those. Have you heard of them, Autumn?
Mm-mm.
It's, how do I explain it in a short amount of time? That spider's moving. It's basically like a place where if you're into studying, if you're into learning about just anything, let's say you suddenly get the itch to learn about Sparta, like do a deep dive into Sparta. Your commonplace journal, you can write notes all about Sparta, and there's like a folder section in there for it. And then if you want to write poetry, you can write poetry in it. It's kind of like an artist journal from an academic point of view. At least that's my understanding of it.
How
And
cool.
yeah, it's just a fun way to like store and file and kind of show off your thirst for knowledge in a private way, I guess.
Oh. Huh.
That was
That's
the
neat.
worst explanation, but I enjoy them.
Huh. Oh. Okay.
I use the headings
Okay.
to
Oh. That's cool.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
See, you learn so much in these lives.
Yes. I know. This is why I love community, because we learn so much from each other. Oh, how cool. You did not know that. Okay.
Good to know.
That's why I asked. Oh, I'm fine with calling you Autumn. Because I feel like we can't say Autumn 1 or 2 because that's just rude. So, I mean, anyway, I was going to say, you could always just call me Ashley or Ash.
Oh my gosh, it's flying.
What? What's flying?
The spider. Keep talking. I'll be back.
Okay. Maybe we should sprint now because
Oh gosh, it's a cockroach.
oh my goodness. Well, Alice did comment a sprint time of 25:52. That sounds fantastic. But I will go back to oh goodness, she's back.
I need to just during a sprint. Like, I mean, I am a vegan. I'm not gonna kill it, but there's gonna be a lot of screaming as I try to save its life and save my own.
You literally said, I'm not going to kill it because I'm a vegan. I love that. That was like the best thing. If that's like, okay, that just made my night. Nothing else can top what you didn't finish your sentence, but I know that's what you were going to say.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a flying cockroach.
Okay, well, we'll sprint. And yes, but I will say that Autumn did subscribe to you, Hudson.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't want to ignore that.
That's very, very kind. Also, RP, if you haven't disappeared already, I need to talk to you about switching back to Word. He said in the comments, I got angry at Scrivener, which I feel like I'm kind of there right now. So I need some advice.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna sprint now. We have 25:52 on the board. Hudson, be okay. Text me if you need me.
Okay, I will.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
And happy sprinting.
Bye.
Yay!
Wow.
So we do.
We
Did we
did
survive?
survive. Turns out it's not a spider and it's not a cockroach. It was a beetle. It's now living its best life in the backyard. Maybe the front. I don't know. Henry was the one who took it outside. He was quite fascinated by how beautiful it looked. So there we are.
Yay! So
Yes.
he's alive.
Yes, he is. It was quite a scare, but he was a nice little guy.
I just love how it went from a spider to a cockroach.
Yeah, I mean,
to
I
a
was
beetle.
a little because it like came at my face, and all I saw were the legs, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm not afraid of spiders, but cockroaches." Yeah, and we have a lot of them
They're just
in
nasty.
California.
We do too. There's a lot of trees, and it's common. I mean, I walk home from work and they
gosh.
fall from the trees. Like,
You're really not
it
selling
just
Georgia for me.
happens.
Like, I thought it, like, pictures made it seem so beautiful. The last time we talked, Crocs and gators. This time, cockroaches. Mm-mm.
It is beautiful. I still recommend coming to
As
the
long as
beautiful
I don't
state
go
of
under
Georgia.
any trees.
No trees. Don't swim in the rivers. But mainly that's Florida.
Okay, I have been to Florida. Well, I went to Disney World, but I don't know if that counts as Florida.
That's where all the tourists go.
Yeah, because it was the middle point. Because living between England and the States, it was like the halfway point when we were all kids. So we would just all meet there, regardless of which side I was visiting. It was a good halfway point.
So I am going to go up a little bit in the comments because
Yes.
I didn't want anyone to feel like their comments were ignored by the beetle that distracted everybody. And so we saved him and we did a sprint and all is right in the world. But I did want to go back up because I know that Autumn said that she did an unboxing today. And I did want to say that that is super exciting. And that's awesome. And that she's new at vlogging, likewise.
I love unboxing videos. I don't know why, but just watching someone open something, even if I could care less what's in that box, I just get so happy. It's like watching someone clean. I don't know why. I don't want to clean, but I want to watch someone else do it.
Yes. I love it. And then Chandra. Okay. Oh, scheduled through December. So you can focus on that is awesome.
So wait, have you filmed these videos instead?
That's what I'm assuming.
That is goodness, give me
awesome.
your
I never even know what I'm gonna do next week.
When I started, I filmed a bunch of videos before I posted. So
oh really?
Yeah, and then
here we are.
And then here we are.
No, I know you that they say you should always have a good backlog before you start.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. Just being totally honest. Or I'll film videos and then never edit them. So then they never get up here.
Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing.
Or I filmed and I spent so much time filming this one weekend vlog. Come to find out that none of it got transferred to my computer. And when I deleted it off of my SD card, I deleted the original files. It was like 6 hours worth of footage.
I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, in like a week ago, not this hard drive, different hard drive, with all of my prepped videos that were on it, it broke, so you have to send it in. So technically they're not deleted. I just don't have any videos or footage. So I had to start over again this week.
Oh my gosh. We feel each other here.
Yes, we do.
The situation. And you never truly understand it until you live it. And then like I was so upset when I went to go edit the video and I was like, none of the files are here. And then that dread, like that pit in your stomach and that feeling in your chest. And you're like, please don't tell me that this isn't here. Please don't tell me it's not here. It's not here. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Oh,
and
no.
then, depending on the time, for me, it was at nighttime. There was nothing I could do. I knew there was nothing I could do, but I stayed up just staring at it all night. Like, if I go to bed, I don't know.
Or you're gonna stare at it like it's magically just gonna pop in and be like, oh, just kidding. I was hiding in the corner. Like, you're like, no, it was gone. It was really upsetting. So I was gonna have a second weekend vlog, and I think I had it slotted to go out either tomorrow or Friday. I can't remember. But since that no longer happened, I had to think of other videos to do. So that was a very sad time. It still haunts me.
We're in this together. We got this.
Yes. Yes, I write draft zeros. So my project Brina is still on draft 0. I consider my draft 0 like word vomit, where I just throw it all up on the page. I do follow my outline, but whatever I feel is kind of there at that point in time, I write. But I do follow my guideline, and I do have a draft 0 because I also don't feel like it's worthy enough to be called a draft 1. The Quiet Adventure only does 3 drafts. How cool. Okay, so that was for self-publishing. And about a woman whose husband fought during battle and she leaves. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. That seems like a very interesting story. Yes. Draft 0, 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Never edited anything. I'm kind of in the same boat. I've never edited anything very large. They've been like short stories, and well, I mean, I don't consider academic papers as what we're referring to, but I've only ever done like short stories.
Editing sucks. That's all I have to say on the matter.
Hudson's like, do we even have to talk about this?
I feel like editing's fun if you're at like the last draft of editing, where it's because I'm at the part where I'm rearranging scenes and adding in scenes and getting rid of scenes. That's not fun. I like the part where you're reading over your work and like, oh, the story makes sense. I just need to change the wording. Way better.
Yeah, definitely. The Quiet Adventure says editing sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gio's here.
Hi, Gio.
I am doing well. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, and this was what our PU was talking about before we went on break, about using the headings. It suddenly exists again.
What are
Love it. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh goodness. Oh my. I'm a little behind on the comments. I see that Nicole is here.
Nicole.
Hello. How are you doing? And I see that the other Autumn went to go get the charger, and the Quiet Adventure has left us.
Good
Good
night.
Have a great night. Oh, and Lizzie, hello.
Hello.
You
Oh.
finished Oh my gosh, that's awesome. A 93 on your test? Congratulations.
Yeah, that's it. The kitten. Oh, the kitten.
I love this. Well, hi, Lizzie and Kitten. And Juanita, hello. Yes, and you made it in time for the 20-minute sprint. Yay, yes. We'll be sprinting in a moment. So if anybody wants to suggest another time for the third sprint of the fourth. It's fourth. It's the fourth sprint of the night.
Wow.
I think.
I came late. You can't ask me.
I think we did it is this one will be the fourth because we did a 15, we did the 20:02, and then we did the 25:52.
Okay.
Yes. So this will be the fourth sprint. So if anyone wants to suggest a time, and I'm fine if we could probably squeeze in maybe 2 more sprints. I'm good with that. Is that okay with you, Hudson?
I'm on the West Coast. Here we are.
You said we could party all night.
I mean, you can party for 3 more hours in my neck of the woods, but I feel like we won't get any words by that point.
Love it. Oh my goodness. Well, make sure that you treat it so you don't get infected.
Oh no.
Yes. My goodness. 246. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that. Congratulations. Awesome job, Autumn. Beetles are creepy.
Yeah,
they're weird.
Bugs don't really bother me other than cockroaches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess I'll take care of them for you if you're ever scared, Charlotte. So
I'm just glad that they don't harm you. Like most of the time beetles are, just like beetles. Like they just like do their own thing. They accidentally get inside. It's like, oh, just kind of show them the way. And then they go about them.
What helps me think of them as less disgusting, I just think of It's a Bug's Life, and I think they're just trying to, start a circus. They're trying to live their lives.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
1.5 chapters down. Yes. Spiders are a no for Chandra. Yay. Awesome, Alice. Yeah. So hopefully we can get 2 more sprints in. Yay. Awesome.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. Well, I hope you have a good night, Lizzie, and I'm glad you were able to drop in to say hi. And Aubrey got 269. That's awesome. Okay.
Oh yeah, that would help. I go on and on and on, and then I have to edit out like an hour's worth of me yapping about nothing.
Yes. It's like I can sit in front of the camera and talk for 45 minutes, and my video's 3 minutes long. And I'm like, how? But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit longer and make more sense with my words. Because, and Hudson, I feel like you're going to understand me when I say this because we're both INTJs. But, but I feel like I can never form my words when I'm like sitting in front of the camera and I say something. And then I'm like, no, that didn't make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to re-say this. And then I'm going to say the whole thing and go off on a tangent and then go off on another tangent. And then be like, none of that made sense. And then I look at the camera, I'm going to be like, Autumn, you're just going to go ahead and cut all of that because none of that made sense.
Yes, 100%. Yes. But then sometimes you go off on this tangent that you can't cut out. But thankfully, you find your way back to the original point at the end of that tangent. And in those moments, I'm like, yes, this is too long, but I need to reward, like, this needs to stay in. This just made history.
Yes. Like, okay, so I just made Well, I made a video last week. It was supposed to be my video for, I think, Friday. It didn't come out, obviously. So it was supposed to come out tomorrow. It's not going to come out tomorrow. It's going to come out Friday because it's been a little busy over here on the East Coast. So hopefully it can go out on Friday. But it was such a long video. And I know we kind of talked about this. Hudson, you know what this video is going to be. But I don't want to like spoil it. But it's such a long video. Like it was a whole hour of me talking about it. And after I edited everything, like the first time, it was still 30 minutes long. And I was like,
That's a good time.
I was like, I cannot have a 30-minute video.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
I have a long drive tomorrow. I need that 30 minutes.
30 minutes of me just talking about, you know what?
Yes.
That cannot be interesting to anybody. Like I was falling asleep watching it. I was like,
oh my goodness.
Everyone's gonna watch the video every night because it's gonna put them to sleep. It's better than nighttime yoga. Like
there you go.
I can't.
Oh, goodness.
I can't do that. I can't do that to my friends on AuthorTube. Oh, awesome. I've never refilmed a video. I've just not put it up. Like I've had a video of how I find inspiration and it was absolutely awful. And if you look on my channel, there is not a video of how I find inspiration because that video will never go up ever.
I relate to Gio. I have refilmed. Over the summer, I refilmed every video 3 times because I either accidentally deleted it, the sound didn't go through. It was a nightmare.
Yes. Oh, the beauty of being an AuthorTuber.
Autumn, you don't edit your vlogs? I wish I could be that person.
I wish I could too.
Oh my gosh.
It takes a while to get used to having to figure out how to edit. I will say that I think my editing has gotten better. Like I feel like normally when I do like my sit down videos, I feel like I'm a lot quicker at editing them when I'm not sitting in front of the camera talking for 20 minutes or 2.5 hours. But I feel like I'm much faster at editing and it's just getting used to it, honestly. That's my advice. But I haven't edited that many videos. It does be like that sometimes, for sure. And I can't edit on my phone. That's amazing. I know some other people can. I think Bree edits on her phone, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Gosh. Talent. That is talent right there.
I know.
Yes. It was the worst. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I am of age to have a glass of wine. And I will say, I had a glass of wine. Maybe even 2 or 3. Okay. Well, I'm getting close to the times. I just wanted to make sure I was getting close to times because I felt like I've been going through the comments for a while. Okay. And see, I hear that a lot of people love vlogs and they love longer vlogs because like they listen to it and they do like other things. But I'm like, I can't put you through that. I can't have a 30-minute long video and have you sit through that garbage.
There are these 2 people who I watch on YouTube and they upload hour-long vlogs. One of them uploads an hour-long vlog twice a week and the other one just does it once a week. And I sit through the whole thing. I eat my dinner and I watch it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of television though. I'd rather watch an artsy-esque vlog. Not that I have the courage to post one myself, but like every time I watch, I'm like, no, I love this. Just do it. And then I go, I'm not these people.
I know, like I'm not that interesting. Like I can't. But I might do this one because for this particular video, there's literally no way I can like cut it if I want to say everything I want to say.
Well, make sure you upload it before my drive down so I can download it and listen to it.
Oh gosh, you're putting all that pressure on me, Hudson.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So Charlotte also loves vlogs. Attempting to film, and edit first vlog this weekend. That's awesome. I think you totally should do it. Filmmaker, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Can you speed up? Oh, that's a great question. That would probably, yeah, the watermark would probably bother me too. 1717. Ooh, or 2021. Ooh. Hudson, what do you think? 1717 or 2021?
I'm into longer sprints, so
We'll do this one.
And just really quick, there are two comments here I should probably respond to. Other Autumn, I will not be going live after. I am not ready to host a live yet. That will come in November. I'm taking a break from hosting lives because my Wi-Fi kept shutting down, and that was so embarrassing for me. Not that it matters. I need to wait. And then Juanita, thank you for asking. I did make it back home, and Monroe is safe. She's very angry because she was stress eating the whole time we were. For those of you who don't know, there was a fire, and we had to go stay at my parents'. And my cat stress ate the whole time, and now she's back on her normal food amounts. And she's very angry about it. But she's healthy, and she's fine. Sorry, Autumn. I just thought, because it's very sweet that you asked, Juanita. Thank you.
Yeah. Monroe was giving you a lot of attitude earlier.
She is currently doing that now.
And she strategically placed herself off camera so we can't see her giving you attitude.
Yeah, the reason why I'm sitting here is because she took the seat for the writing desk.
Oh, so she has taken it upon herself to still be a problem.
Yeah. She's adorable like that.
Yes. Yes. I understand. I feel that. Yay. Okay. So we have 2021 on the board for our 4th sprint. Happy writing, and we'll see you all soon.
Yay.
Yay. Yay! So, how did we do on our 4th sprint? If Hudson doesn't come back, she had to step away for a second, but she'll be back soon, hopefully. So I am slowly getting through Act 2 of Book 1. Let's see, I added 1. Yeah, I added 1 for sure. And I was kind of thinking of a second block. I guess I should use the right terminology. So I did 1 block of Act 2, and I was working on maybe a second one. But then I was also not looking at my project, and I was looking at November and what November is going to bring us. So yeah, that is what I did for that last sprint of 20 minutes, 21 seconds. That was what I did. But I did want to go back to Renee's comment because this is so sad. Like, I have no words for you other than that my heart aches for you that happened. I am so sorry. But I'll kind of skip through some of the comments. But yes, I use Filmora, and it's okay. There's definitely better editing software out there, but I use Filmora, and it's fine for what I use it for. But that's what I use. And yes, Hudson will be so happy to know that we found another INTJ, because her and I were literally just talking about that like 3 hours ago. That we're like, yeah, there's not a lot of us out there. And she was saying that a lot of INTJs are actually male. So I thought that was super interesting. I didn't fact check that or anything. I just took her word for it. I figured she would probably know. But yes. So, yay, high five. Yes. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. And doing live streams is actually very interesting too. I almost feel like I'm like even though you can see me, I feel like I'm on a radio talk show where like I like talk and then like comments come in about like what I'm talking about. it's fun. But it's also really interesting where you are like, wow, I'm talking and there are people out there in the world that I am not seeing, but they see me and they see what I'm saying or hear what I'm saying and then comment on it. So yeah, it's really interesting. But I love the AutoTube community, and I love that I have joined the community. I love it so much. Yes, no worries, Gio. So I've been working on a little bit. I've been doing some other things too. But I have been working on Project Wolf Warrior Book 1. I finished Act 1. And so now I'm in the progress of working on Act 2. That's what I'm working on. Making sure that it all makes sense. But we're just going to keep pushing through it. And again, I was working on some other things too. So that's what I was doing. And when Hudson comes back, we can ask her what she was working on. And Chandra, she is editing the 3rd draft of Secrets in the Cellar. Awesome. And the other Autumn is downloading. Oh, okay. Okay. So Chandra would totally watch my 30-minute long video. Oh my goodness. I might do it. Who knows? I'm usually known for shorter vlogs and shorter videos. But I might throw a plot twist in there and do a 30-minute long video. Yes. And Gio, I just want to make sure that I'm right. This is the Vampire Diaries type thing that we were talking about yesterday, right? I just want to make sure that I keep it all straight because I like to know what everybody works on, and I want to make sure that I keep everybody's projects separate and that when you talk about things, I know what you're talking about. So this has to do with, oh wait, no. I think I'm confused. You know what? Clarify for me. I think I was just talking about something different. But Autumn is working on following an angel. Yes. Called Cracked Halo. I love it. Ooh. Oh, I like that. That sounds super cool. You may have answered my question, Gio. I might be getting to the comments. Juanita is in the middle of filming a vlog on the second day of it. Ooh. Keeping track of how many words that you can type in a week. Oh, that's so cool. That's an awesome idea. I did not even think about doing that. Well, I'm going to make a video of what my game plan is going to be for NaNoWriMo. But I am a big mental health advocate. I am all about self-care and, pushing yourself, but not pushing yourself to where you are at not a good state. So for NaNoWriMo, I am dedicating all of my Wednesdays to rest days, no writing. No writing will be done on any Wednesday in November because that is my rest day. And I will do other things. I mean, I can still edit videos. I can still read. I can take a nap. I can watch TV. But I will not look at my draft every Wednesday in November. But yes, sorry. I got all of that from Juanita's comment. But I love that. That is awesome. On the second day. So you're filming a vlog. So is it like a week vlog? Like a week in the life of vlog? I do like watching those. And Juanita, I feel like you changed your avatar. I think it used to be closer. And I love this avatar now. Let me know. But I feel like you changed the picture. About to start chapter 3. Okay, maybe Blood Point is what I was thinking of, Gio. Oh, I'm so behind on the comments. My goodness. Oh, goodness. I do see that Danny has joined us. Hello, hello. Yes, oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. So we're at 2 hours and 44 minutes. I wanted to do one more sprint, but I know my self-hosted live streams, well, usually my Tuesdays are my self-hosted, but I do have Hudson with me. Are we okay with doing one more sprint? I'm fine with doing another sprint, but you guys let me know if you don't want to do another sprint or if you do. And if you do, I'm totally for it. We can do one more sprint to end our night. And it can be whatever time that you guys choose, within reason. But I'm totally fine with doing one more sprint. And I didn't realize I was so behind on the comments, but I loved the conversation. But definitely, I'm up for one more sprint. If we want to do one, let me know. And I see that Tessie has joined us. Yay. Yay, yay. Welcome back. Hopefully we do one more sprint. 199 for Autumn. Awesome. Another 2 chapters edited for Chandra. Fantastic. More homework. Oh no. Alice. Well, I'm glad that you're finding your homework now versus when it's due or later, or you get woken up like in the middle of the night because you forgot, and then now you're doing your homework at like 4 a.m. because you forgot or it was due and whatever. But I'm glad you're doing it now. Locked arms. Oh, that was. Oh, what is it called when couples lock arms? I don't know. Huh. That's a great question, but I guess you looked it up so that the present. Yeah, that's a good one too. Walking arm in arm. Yeah, that's a good one. Isn't that awful? That's just awful. Okay. Oh, yay! Such a great introduction. I love it. And 148 words for Aubrey. Awesome. And you finished the chapter for now. Yay! Fantastic. Oh, Alice is also an INTJ. Yay! Working on B's story and awesome. That's awesome. Yay! Progress. I love it. Oh, I'm filming your first video tomorrow. Yes. Well, I definitely say, like, we're all nervous for our first video. I'm still nervous talking in front of the camera. I don't think I'll ever be 110% confident in talking in front of the camera, whether it's a live stream or I'm sitting in my room filming a video. That's going to be like a content video. But my best advice from one small author tuber to another small author tuber is do it. And it's okay, because if you ever go back and look at any of our first videos, they're all a little awkward. And it's okay. But that's how it's supposed to be. And it's fun to watch us grow. But I say go for it and post it no matter what. I mean, even though I just said that there's some things that I have filmed and not posted, the first step is posting and doing it and taking that jump. So I say go for it. I will watch your video, Danny, for sure. Oh my goodness. I know. I'm sorry, Autumn. I can't help you. Awesome. Sorry, I'm kind of getting back to I know y'all are talking to each other, so I'm reading them as I see it. So who is doing Millwordy next year? I probably won't be doing Millwordy. I didn't do it this year, and I don't know. I just don't want to. But I think it's awesome if anyone wants to, for sure. Okay. Okay, so Tessie said that they're fine with another sprint. You can go live. Definitely. And Gio's fine with another sprint, 17:17. I like it. And Chandra was good as long as it was a shorter one. I think 17:17 is awesome. No, I am not doing Millwordy. I didn't do it for this one, and I probably won't be doing it for next year either. I don't know. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. But I'm not doing it this year. Hey, Charlotte is down for another sprint. Awesome, awesome. And okay. Blood Point was the Vampire Diaries one. Okay. I got it straight. Awesome. Okay, so I do have 17 on the board for us for our final sprint of the night on Autumn Ashley's channel. So happy sprinting. I hope you get all the words and good luck. Yay!
Hi.
Why, hello.
Oh, sorry. My dad called at the start of the sprint before this one. Told him I only had 20 minutes. They had to tell me that the new HBO Perry Mason 1930s version, like it's the start of Perry Mason's journey, was a great TV show. Oh, that's your live.
That scared the mess out of me.
So if anyone was into the original Perry Mason and thought, should I give the new one a go? My dad gives it a 10 out of 10. He went on for a good 10 minutes of that phone call saying, the costumes were so accurate. I don't know anything about history in LA during that time, but it seems so accurate. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Here's a review.
Now, did he make that his review public knowledge?
No,
like,
he never will
share it with
because
everyone?
he doesn't want to be on the internet. There are actually videos of my family because my mom and sisters are fine as long as they get to view it first. And I just feel like everyone's gonna think I don't have a dad because I have to like cut him out always.
Mm-hmm. So before we get into like how we did and before I roll through the comments and we say goodbye, something that I have been meaning to do in my self-hosted live streams, which are typically my Tuesdays, are daily affirmations, because I love feeling positive and I love reading something that is supposed to brighten your day and make you feel good. So I'm going to read an affirmation to the class. And because I'm like that person that can't wait, I read what it was already and I absolutely love it. So I'll read it and then I'll show it. Okay. So today's affirmation is, I am beautiful the way I am. Every day I am learning to love myself more.
Aww.
And that is it. And I thought that that was beautiful. And so, I don't know, just pulls at your heart. And I feel like everyone should take a moment to reflect on themselves and to know that they are all beautiful in every way, shape, and form. And you should always continue to grow to love yourself for who you are.
I really love that.
I do too. I wish I could like hold it up there as I go through so everyone can just feel so inspired.
Maybe you like paperclip it in front of the camera.
Oh, I wish I did have like a like a little clippy thing to like.
Yep.
But I love that. So I hope that can lighten anybody else's day as well. Anyways, I'll go to the comments now. So I did see that Gio said that they were planning out some videos right now. Ooh, thinking of doing some live streams. Definitely. Yeah, that is awesome. And I am also with the other Autumn. I do so many writing sprints.
I remember when I first found your channel, I tried to find a non-live just to like see like, because Bree told me about you and was like, oh, you should go check out Autumn. I was like, okay. And I was like, are there any
Does she do anything else? You just
wanted to be great at lives.
Do what?
You're so great at lives.
I love live streams. I love hosting them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and I love like the live like talking. Like I wish I could do a live stream where we just chat. Like
I mean you could.
Yeah.
Channel. You could like schedule that.
But I don't know if that would be something like other people would be interested in doing, like if they would come to my channel just to chit chat. I don't know. I feel like that would be something like I would like to do it. Like it didn't have to be like a 3-hour live stream like it is right now. Like it could be like an
Oh gosh. Okay.
like it wouldn't have to be anything wild and crazy, but I mean like an hour of us just like talking about writing or like what we're working on, so we can like connect more, and it's not, you know, we talk for 10 minutes and then we sprint and then we talk for another 10 minutes, which usually the 10 minutes is like 30.
We're gonna get better at that.
We're gonna have to. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really want, okay, I'm going to just say this anyways. I know, because see, this is what happens. We get to talking. So this is a really funny story. So I bought a timer, like a kitchen timer.
Oh, golly.
Because I want to do a vlog of some kind, and I needed a timer.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered this, but I forgot I ordered it. And when I came home one day from work, and like I work like into like, you know, the wee hours of the morning. So it was like 2 o'clock when I got home, and I had a box from Amazon, and I opened it, and I was like, what in the world is this? And so like I open it, and it's like this little white square thing. And I was like, this is so strange. What is this? I thought it was a bar of soap. And I was like smelling it, and I was like, it has no smell. And then I pulled it out because like it was dark, like in my house. So it was like 2 a.m. It was dark, and I was like,
also delusional from lack of sleep.
I was like, what in the world? And I had no idea. I had to like take it out of the wrapper, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the timer. I can't believe I was sitting here smelling my timer. How awkward is that? I had to share that story because it was super awkward.
Oh my goodness, Autumn.
Autumn smells timers. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's finding out how to do lives was my biggest thing too. And I think I asked somebody on a live stream, I was like, how do you live stream? Because I wanted to do it and I didn't know how. But I use StreamYard, and it's super easy. I have the paid version though, but there is a free version. And I would create one if you were interested in doing live streams and doing your own for Charlotte, because she said she wanted to do lives but didn't know how. I use StreamYard, and I would create an account and just mess around with it and play around with all the features and everything, and just do it. Just try. It's super fun. And let me know when you go live. I'll pop in the comments. Yeah, I love doing live streams.
You guys are all so brave. I waited like 7 months before I joined a live on someone else's channel. Then I think it took me 10 months before I hosted my own.
And see, that would have been me, but I had told myself, if I don't do it when I start my AuthorTube channel, I never will. I will never.
That is true. I only did it because I was told I had to.
Yes. So I had told myself, I was like, I'm going to create my channel and I'm just going to start doing live streams from the beginning. And I feel like it's grown with my channel. Like my first few ones, which are now unlisted, but the first few ones I did, they were okay. I mean, it's a live stream. So you like, we're all here to write. So you can't really mess up a live stream.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Let's see. Okay, so Alice got 671, which is
oh my gosh, Alice.
Incredible. But I'm so glad that you're finally writing and done studying.
Yeah.
And Autumn got 130. Awesome, awesome. And Michael, is it right? I did it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Tessie is halfway done with the fun and game section. Awesome. Yay. Oh, yay!
Autumn's the best at streams. So everyone make sure you like this stream.
Oh, I appreciate that, Hudson, and I appreciate that, Chandra. That makes me happy because I really do work hard to try to make my stuff look nice. So, but it didn't happen overnight. I can guarantee you it did not happen. Well, maybe it did happen overnight, but not.
Yeah, she never sleeps.
It's a problem, but it's okay. Maybe use your tripod. Maybe that was for somebody else. Or did we say something? Or did I miss something?
I think it was in response to I don't know how to set it up. A live stream.
Oh, okay.
If they really have their phone, then it's easier with us.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a possibility. I have my tripod right here. But yeah, so awesome. Now you can check out the other one.
Yes, so many autumns during autumn.
Yes, right?
So little time.
I love it. It's the best season too.
It is.
I will be biased. And I may or may not have been born like in autumn, so.
I wish. I'm a summer baby.
Oh, you are? But summer, that's cute too.
I love that you were going to try to give summer some credit. It is the worst season. No, it's the second worst season. I think spring is the worst. I always get sick in spring. I think it's beautiful. Spring and me are not friends.
See, I love summer because I can wear shorts and a tank top, and I love the sun. But I do think that fall, autumn, I do think it's the best season because it's getting into the wintry season. It's not so hot. You can wear flannel and have bonfires and drink hot cocoa and sit under warm blankies. And
I did that this year. See, I'm from Los Angeles. It is a desert. And no one thinks it's a desert, but it is a desert. On the beach. It's always hot, except for 2 weeks out of the year.
I mean, Georgia's kind of. I mean, last week, I think it was maybe last week or the week before. It was like in the 60s. It was a little chilly. Like I had to wear long sleeves, and I said, "Oh, is it fall?" And now this week it's like 85 degrees, and everyone's sick because it jumps from being cold to hot.
Oh, of course. Yeah, next week supposedly is almost 60s, so I'm very, very excited for that.
Yes. But yes, for sure. Okay, so Aubrey got 172 and 730 total. Fantastic. You go, my friend. Oh, okay. Juanita would be in for that. Yeah. Like, I think so. And like, we could even, if we weren't sure like what to talk about, like in the chat, like we could even post like a question and be like, what are you working on for Nano? Or how are you an outline, or are you a plotter, pantser, or, something like that to give us like topics to talk about.
I think that would be fun.
That would be really fun. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Hudson would drown, but she could do it. But I know she doesn't think she could. I think Hudson could do a 5-hour stream.
I mean, I can talk for 5 hours. I am just like, I don't think anyone wants to hear what I'll say past like a 3-hour mark. I mean, that's where friendships are made, but still.
Yes. And I love those streams because, like you said, like everyone has been in it from the beginning, and we've all been grinding out these words for 5 hours, where it's just like I'm writing and it doesn't even make sense at this point.
I am such a ranty person. I just know once we reach 4 hours, someone's gonna say something and it's going to cause like a huge dialogue from me, and I'm just gonna sprout out opinions that no one asked for. We don't need that.
I wouldn't mind it, Hudson, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. For at least I agree. And like something like small, like maybe not a 5-hour stream where we're talking, but like an hour or so.
I should mention that the rant wouldn't be controversial. It would be something like about cement. That's where my brain goes.
I love it. Oh yeah. For sure, Danny. Yeah, like a chatty live stream where we're just talking about stories, for sure.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, and I met Autumn in Autumn. How much I hate fall. I love that. That is awesome.
Okay, are you from a cold climate? I feel like people who love summer are from cold climates.
Unless you're born and raised in Georgia and your name is Autumn.
Yeah. I mean, when I lived in Seattle for like a couple of years, I started to love summer more.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, it gets up to the hundreds here, and it's like so gross. It's so gross.
Yeah. I feel that. I understand.
Thank you, Gio. Thank you.
Yes. There you go. That's fair. Yes.
Yes. Charlotte, we're gonna cause a writ. No, I'm kidding.
I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, so I guess that's everything that I have. Hudson, is there anything that you would like to add before we leave for the evening?
The Beatles safe. That's all I have. Sorry.
You're the best. You know that? Like, I am so thankful for our friendship right now. Like,
thank you.
You just virtual hug.
There we go. How about you? Would you like to add anything to your own life?
Well, I would like to say thank you, everybody, for coming out to our stream. I appreciate it. And I know that we had a good bit of new people in my life. So I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you come back. My next live stream is going to be on Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel with Bree, Buonomo. So
I also go on Friday.
So if you have not met Bree Buonomo, I suggest you go check out her channel because I love her and she is awesome and she does live streams as well as with the lovely Hudson. But yes, so that's everything I have. I am so thankful that everybody came out and I hope that you all